Hey guys, welcome. Another day of streaming when I do my FTMO account and using the Hedge Ninja, my expert advisor that I built. So I'm gonna, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna start the trade, as you see here. This will be the trade. Here you see it. What I'm gonna do here is I'm using my Hedge Ninja, and if you saw my last stream this Friday when I banked 1% in 22 minutes or so, this is the strategy I use. The entry is here at the blue line. The gray line is my hedge distance. So when price, if I enter here and my price moves down here, I will change direction, close the trade and change direction to a sell instead. And the purpose of this strategy is that no matter which direction the price moves, I'm gonna profit. So if it moves up here, I'm gonna have 1% profit. If it moves down here, I'm gonna have 1% profit as well. So what I need to do is I need to trade something that's really moving, because this what you see here to the left is a disaster area for this strategy. You need it to move in either direction. You cannot consolidate like this, then it's gonna open more and more positions and just gonna be in a lot of drawdown. So what we need is movements like this. Here this was the Friday, and it doesn't look much now when I'm zoomed out, but I can do like this. Here we see enter down here, and it went up and it went down, and then and in the end it went up. So it took like 3 or 4 positions to win this trade. I was in like 0.4% drawdown, and I did 1% profit. What I do is I let this strategy use 4.3 out of my drawdown. And on FTMO you have 5% daily drawdown, so I want to have some limit to the daily drawdown so I don't fail the account. So if I don't do a profit trade before minus 4.3 drawdown, I'm gonna lose, and that's okay because I win every day, more or less. So yeah, we have 7 minutes until we're gonna pull the trigger and start this trade. Go down just. I've got my new MacBook Pro M1 Max, 32 gigabyte and 1 terabyte. It's awesome. It's the maxed out CPU and GPU, and it's such a difference. I mean, it's I got a 14-inch, and it's amazing. .6 minutes to count down. And why 6 minutes? Yeah, well, now it's 5 minutes, but it's I noticed that it start moving around that time. It might start moving already, as we see here now, but gonna wait a few minutes to see. Got delivery. Four minutes. 4 minutes. 3 and 40. I would have passed this verification stage if I didn't close trades last week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I closed trades manually because I thought I was smarter than the robot and the strategy, which I wasn't. If I just let him run, I would have been done with the verification and got another account. I'm sorry, it was lagging. I don't know if it's working now. I hope it is. You know, it's good connection. So I'm gonna pull the trigger. Okay, I pull the trigger now. I hope it's not lagging too much. But you see it start moving now. 3:30 as expected. So if price comes up here, it's 1% profit. Price comes down here, it's 1% profit as well. Price comes to this gray line, it changes direction, closes this trade and changes direction. It's very rare that it goes straight to the target. So it's we're probably gonna see a few trades. Hopefully not too many, because every trade is adding to the drawdown. What do we see here? In the trade panel, you see the current profit, also the closed drawdown from the positions that's closed. Now we have no position closed because this is the first position, but yeah. I don't know why it's lagging. Listen. At least my voice seems to be working, but my stream seems lagging. Sorry about this. Okay, we're coming down for a sell, most likely. Or no. Now this is like a hockey game or a tennis match. You see it back and forth, left, right, left, right. Now it's going up. It was gonna go down. Yeah, we can have a bit of a nice move up here if we are lucky now. This can be an unlucky situation because you see here now, it just went close to the hedge line. If it were a little bit closer, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 positions now already. That would be 0.7% drawdown or something, but it's not a good start. Just 2 minutes into the trade. If I end up in a profit position here now soon, I'm most likely gonna if it goes fast to profit time wise, I'm opening another position. So that's because then I can have capitalized on the movements 2 times today. But normally I do one trade. All depends on how close to 4 o'clock we come. Okay, we're looking for a sell here. No. Yeah, we're pretty lucky here. Okay, now is the first position closed at $12 minus 0.13%. Now we go for a short position. We'll see if it goes up again. Come on, no. Okay, we're gonna change direction. We have a buy, so now we have 0.3% close drawdown. And this is how it moves, up and down, and it comes closer and closer and closer to the maximum drawdown of 4.3%. And if I reach that, I close and I have another day. Then it takes around 4 days to come back from that, but it's okay. It is what it is. Okay, now it's 0.56% drawdown. It looks like it doesn't really know where to move, but I'm expecting actually a pretty big move out of this. When it goes up and down like this, it's indecision. Then all of a sudden someone let go and we rock it. Or we fall down like a meteor. Okay, a buy. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions, 4 positions, or something like that. 0.8% drawdown, still good. Guys, is it lagging for you? Yeah, vintage. Yeah, I can decrease. You see here hedge/decrease. So this is my hedge distance and the decrease distance for every trade. So I can make it come a bit closer to the middle, but I don't want to do that now. I have some bad settings in my streaming settings. I just got a new MacBook Pro today and installed the software. I was a bit stressed to get this stream going. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, 7 minutes has passed and we're in the same area more or less. I don't like that. I want to move. Of course, I wanted to move straight away to the take profit target, but that's not gonna happen. Coke Zero, best drink ever. Okay, looks like we got some bullish momentum here now. Come on, make a higher high. Then we're good to go. Then we take Elon Musk's rocket to the stars. Yeah, that was slight above. Come on now. Yeah, now we're going. Now we're going. Guys, if you want to get your hands on this EA, you can do that on robertsfx.com. You can also set it up to do this fully automatic. You can set the time it should start and stop, and then it's gonna go between the start and stop hour. I did that on my challenge. It was completely automatic. But now I started a little bit later in the day because not a single cycle. I call this a cycle, trade cycle, because it's many positions in one trade, so it's a cycle. But not many, almost every day or every day, the first positions were useless. Like here, I should have probably waited 5-10 minutes, no, 5 minutes more and started recently. Then I would have saved a little bit of drawdown. So if you have a like gold or anything like that, if you know instrument or currency or whatever that moves at a specific time, or when it moves a lot, then this is a perfect expert advisor, because then you just pull the trigger. Start now. Oh, I was wrong. It goes in the other direction. Boom, change direction and win it anyway. But we do not want consolidation. That's the only way we lose this strategy. Yeah, this is not like the price action of this. Open another position. Now we're minus 1.37%. Still like 3% to go, but it goes up and up because it increases the lot size slightly to be able to close 1% profit here on this trade, including the losses from the close trade. So we need 237 up here. Our target was, now it's 130 because we increase a little bit per trade. 1 second. Yeah, it was my son. They have only 2 days left in school. He's 5 years old, but they have a corona case in one of the kids, so it was not really, didn't feel good to put him in school just for 1.5 day when they had a corona case. I don't believe that much in corona, but that's another story. If I say it, they're gonna close my YouTube account. Democracy is dead. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think is it 60 FPS? 4K 60 FPS. That's probably why it's lagging. Yeah, it's 4K 60. Damn it. I need to change that. I don't know if I can do that now in the middle of the stream, but But it's pretty interesting. I mean, this strategy, I got a lot of people talking me down when I say that I risk 4.3% and I gain 1%, because naturally that's terrible risk to reward, and I don't like to trade that when I trade manually. But or I do, I trade I risk 1.5% to gain 1%. But I mean, it's all comes down to your win rate. If you win a lot, I like to win a lot. It gives me confidence, and when people talk about psychology comes for free if you have a winning strategy. As soon as you have a strategy, let's say that you risk 1% per trade, and you have 4 losses in a row. That's 4%. That's what I'm risking here. But I'm committing to each trade. So instead of going from trade to trade, I commit to this trade. This trade is gonna win. So this is what I do here. And it's just another way to think about trading. And but most people, they just see, oh, 4% risk and 1% profit, that's terrible. Yeah, but if I win 9 out of 10 days, I'm okay. So all comes down to that. The problem is that, okay, what happens if you lose 4 days in a row? Yeah, well, I haven't done that so far using this strategy. I haven't actually lost more than 1 day, and then I had a lot of profit days. So that's why I started a challenge to because I had so good statistics. So I'm trying it out now. And this is the last stage, verification, and I have another 10K account. It sucks that I took a 10K account, but it is what it is. I normally always trade 100K accounts. Okie dokie, okie dokie. It's not moving. Boring to have a long stream with one trade. We want to win now, right, guys? Time is money. Everyone wants to have everything like this nowadays. I want to put one trade, do 10K. I want to pass the challenge in 5 minutes. And that's the problem. That was one of my problems last week. In Thursday, I wanted to pass it. So I did some stupid moves in the morning. I thought I was gonna be able to do some trades, and I was unlucky and lost them, so I couldn't use my daily drawdown anymore. So I couldn't trade in the evening. And this Thursday, US 100 just dropped massively after the news on Wednesday, so I couldn't trade it. So I missed 1%. So instead of and I lost 1% before. No, 1.5% of my trades. And then I couldn't make the 1% profit. That's actually 2.5% difference. So it's really stupid to do that. I have a plan for this account. I have other accounts that I can trade on. I was just getting tired of waiting. I didn't want to wait until 3 o'clock, so I let's do a few trades. I'm gonna win and I know it, and I lost them. So that sucked. Best to just stick to the plan if you have one. Many people have only one plan when they go into FTMO. That's the dream of financial freedom, and that's no plan. But you see all the questions in the FTMO groups on Facebook. It's so funny. How do you do this? Does anyone have a good strategy? I'm down 7%. I just started trading. But what the fuck? Why are you giving away your money? Get educated first. Try stuff. Test it. If you see it works, it works. It's not like, okay, it's now or never. Because if it's now or never, the strategy is not going to work in the long run. So it's going to be never. Boring. I don't want to come down for another position now. Looks like it's gonna consolidate in this area. That would really suck. What are you guys? How do you trade? You trade like a smart money concept, or do you trade support and resistance? What do you trade, and what? How much do you risk per trade? If you guys hear me, it would be interesting to know. It's amazing, this MacBook Pro, the new M1 Max maxed out MacBook Pro. It's recording 4K, sending 60 FPS 4K. The fans is, I barely hear the fans, and it's just working. There's no lag whatsoever on the computer. Amazing. What are we doing here, US 100? Are we moving or are we tired? Only 9 minutes to 4 o'clock. I don't like that. We have come actually nowhere. Now we're where we started. That's the exact place where we started. Imagine pulling the trigger now instead, and then could have saved the 1.37% drawdown and like 5-6 positions. I would like to change the bitrate or... I don't know if it's working better now. No. Oh, come on now. Let's move. Move it. I don't have it all day. Maybe it's moving at 4 o'clock. We'll see. New hour, new possibilities. What do you say? This is what I did. I think it was Wednesday and Friday or so. I was in drawdown and I got scared. So I thought, oh, let's kill the trade when I'm at break even, and I closed it at break even, and I don't remember day, but one of the days closed at break even, and then just a minute after went to the target. It was pretty silly. Like now, let's say now we see this big momentum up, and it's almost at break even. You see here the loss. Now it's pretty much a break even. And now I close it when we see the momentum. I mean, it's going for the target now. So we have 5 more minutes until 4 o'clock. And I think if I don't come all the way up here, 4 o'clock, if I come up there, I will close it how far it has come, because a new hour always you have some retracement. It's just not worth sitting in that one, even though it can go up later on. I will not. I will take what I got. If only were in one position or 2 or 3 positions, then it's another story. But now I have like 5, 6 positions, and every loss now is maybe 0.4% or so. Or every position. This position, next one will be more. Got a good feeling. Come on. 4 minutes. Let's do it. Now you hear me talking about closing again. That's the worst part of my trading. I close trades too early. I close profits too early. I also close. I did a 2 live trades today in the FTMO Academy Telegram channel, and the first one, Euro USD, I closed at 0.75% profit. My target was 1% profit, and then after it went to full profit, obviously. Then I opened another Euro JPY, and it looked really heavy. Just when I pressed the buy button, it dropped. So I opened another position, and so it was like, man, I don't want to give back all my profits. So I stopped that trade at break even, and then an hour later it went straight to the target, so I would have actually had 2% profit if I just let the trades run. But now I got 0.75, which I'm okay with as well, because I like to think about risk before profits. Two minutes, come on. Sorry about eating. One minute, 20 seconds, boom, beep. It's breathing a bit, then it's going to the target, right? Or is it coming down? No, it's 1 minute. Yeah, I'm not gonna close this one. I need to let it go, let it run. Even though it's 4 o'clock now. Any seconds? Yeah, 30 seconds. It's pretty good to have like one trade per day like this. It's pretty stress-free. And that trade is 1% profit or 4% loss, 4.3% loss. I can't remember really when I took a full loss last time. You know, it's 4 o'clock. Let's see what happens. Gonna drop down. Okay, let's go. Yeah. See it, listen. It's really tired. What is this? But in the challenge, I had one cycle that went from in the 17th of November, no, December, no, November, 17th November. I had one of the first days of the challenge. I went over the market rollover, so I was in 0.2%, no, 2%, sorry, 2% drawdown in that day. And the day after, it closed with profit. No, I closed it at break even. Yeah, that's right. I closed it at break even. So I did 200, a little bit more the day after, like 0.3% profit or so. But that can happen, and I'm pretty sure I closed it. That was a bad close as well because it went to profit after. I haven't had any day when I remember, oof, that was lucky. I closed it. I have no days like this, and I always analyze my trades after. Oh, knock on wood. I mean, it can happen today. Just when I talk about it, I don't like to jinx stuff like this. Would be so nice to change to 30 FPS. Oh well, I need to try this for before my next stream. More or less gonna do this daily now. If I got the time to do it, I would like to do it. But now it's Christmas, so it's gonna be a bit less screen time overall, at least for me. Yeah, it's coming back now. This happens a lot, and then it just drops down a lot. A guy just texted me that he bought a subscription for this robot, or all my robots. I have them here. Here's my one of my web pages. You click on robots. Yeah, this is actually a Dollar Ninja, one of my robots that I've been running now for 1 year or so. And here are the signals. It has made 201%. On that account, 200% here, it's calculated a bit different. It should be the same because it's the exact same account. I had only one loss day. It lost 8%, I think, or so. Looks like more here, but it's not. It was 8%. Yeah, and this is how long it has been running. So it's more or less a year, and it has made 200%. So that's nice. And I mean, here on Signal Start, I take 149 per month. And if you sign up for my membership here on robotsfx.com, you get access to Dollar Ninja, who is a setting file for Grid Ninja. And Grid Ninja can be run on a lot of instruments. You can just backtest and see what suits you. And then this Hedge Ninja here. Yeah, the tray panel and how it works and etc. And this you get for $50 per month, 50 euros per month, which is not a lot if you think about one. If this robot can help you pass FTMO challenge, let's say you have a 100k challenge, it costs you 540 euros. You pay 50 euros to pass the challenge and 50 euros to pass the verification. It's gonna be done in 1 month. If it doesn't fail, then I mean that's only 10% more, 8%, 9% more of the challenge to have a tool that really helps you to get funded, and also help you earn money without barely have to trade anything yourself. Then it's just a small fee. I've been working on this for a long time, and I put a lot of effort into my trading robots, so it's not like I take 10k or so. It's a slow day. Slow day. Normally had smooth. If I hadn't stream here today, I would have closed this at break even. Because if it doesn't move within the first between 3 or 4 o'clock CET, I normally try to get out of break even. But let's see now, it start to move a bit. I mean, sometimes it moves a lot in the evening after 5, 6 o'clock. Because it's still US time, New York time. Markets are open. And this is a US stock index. So we're back to square one. Can we do a drop here? We have a drop? Yeah, no. Now it's like a rubber band. Boom. It's gonna go down now. Wishful thinking. Being positive is a good thing. Can take you far. So, have you guys been nice? Have you got any Christmas? Will you get any Christmas presents this year? I have been super nice. I hope I will. My wife, she thinks I'm so boring because I tell her not to buy anything. I buy it myself and then I write her name on it, and because it's better, I know I have all things I want or need. So if it's something, it's another lamp or a microphone or just gadgets. And she wanna buy me clothes. She thinks I need that. And I tell her to send me a list what she wants, and I buy those things for her, and then so she actually almost always knows what she gets. And she like me to surprise her, as every woman. I'm not good with presents. I mean, I support her in other ways. She haven't had a job, needed to have a job for 6 years. We have been together for 7 years. Yeah, 6.5 years. So she can do whatever she wants with her time. That's a big present. No, it's not a present. I wanted her to quit the job because I wanted to travel a lot when we met. We had no kids, so we just traveled like 6 months out of 1 year. The first year we were together. So I had to tell her to quit her job. This action-packed stream. Sorry, guys. Not my fault, but it doesn't move today. If you saw the Friday stream, you saw a better stream. This one is 42 minutes long now. It was done in 22 minutes this Friday. And now it's really looking to slow down. I hope it's gonna move. Because I don't wanna have more positions open, like it's come down here and it start consolidating here. That would be the end of it. Then I will reach 4.3% drawdown pretty fast. This is the weakness of this strategy. I mean, other strategies have other weaknesses. This strategy has only one weakness, and that's consolidation. If it moves, it wins, no matter which direction. If it comes down here, it wins. If it comes up here, it wins. So It's really struggling to go up, so if you go down, that's fine too, but don't go down here and then go up and down and up and down. I don't like that. Okay, it moves down now to the hedge area. Reading a bit about OBS settings. Okay, we have like a bearish flag here. So that means that we're gonna explode up. Just kidding. I don't trade patterns in this strategy. But it's always when you started, I started in Falcon FX. They trade patterns like this, flags and wedges, etc. It's always in the back of my head. So as soon as I see a chart, I see these things, and yeah, it's hard to not see. And oh, now it comes just because I talked about it. We'll see. It continues up, then it's gonna be funny. Funny that I talked about it, because all these things, the patterns, the flags, the support and resistance, supply and demand, smart money concepts. It's just, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. It's with all trading. Sometimes this strategy works, sometimes it doesn't. This strategy is terrible if I do the wrong hedge distance, if I do the wrong target, if I do it at the wrong time. But if I do it at the right time with the right target and the hedge distance, I mean, it's a killer strategy. And I tried everything. And even the smart money concept, I think it's just a lot of bullshit. Banks trade like this. I don't think they trade like that on the 1 minute time frame. No way. They buy and hold, and then when it's when you close trades, that's when you do a loss. I mean, they move the markets. I don't think they do anything about what people are trying to say that the banks are doing. Smart money, follow the money, blah blah blah. They are smart. They are taking you out, so you will not be able to follow them. That's why 99% of the people lose. So I think it's better to find your own way. And this is, every time I write about this strategy or show it to other people, they're like, oh wow, you're risking 4%, you only gain 1%. And then that's all they see. And they have never, people don't write about this. They only talk about the smart money concept, and they, like this. If so many people talk about something, how come 95% or 98% of the people are losing money? That must mean that if you follow what everyone else is doing, you're also going to lose money, right? That's like me in school. I was thinking that if I just do like everyone else here and go to school, go to study this, blah, 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 I'm going to end up like everyone else. So I quit school and I started following my dreams, following my passions, and I did what I was good at. And I mean, I've had my company for 17 years now, and it really gives me the freedom I want. And that's not because I followed everyone else. It's because I did what I want to do myself. What I thought was good, not listening to anyone else. And my father was really good. He always encouraged me to do what I felt I want to do. I think he was sad that he didn't do that himself. He did it when he was like 50 years. He started 50 years or so. He started his own company, but he was terrible at organizing it, so it went bankrupt after a while. But it was really good in the beginning. But I think that's why he didn't really follow his dreams. So he wanted me to do it, and I did. And so far, I've had 2 jobs for a total of 6 months, I think. Other than that, I've been self-employed my whole life. And trading was a way for me. I'm a control freak, so it was a way for me to. I wanted to. I had 5K money every month that I didn't use. So I wanted to take that 5K US dollars or euros and put it in something every month. So I started learning trading, and I started looking at Rainer, trading with Rainer, something like that. So I started, instead of investing, I started to day trade, and I started to scalp. I was down on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, I'm on the 1 minute time frame now as well, but it doesn't matter because my stop loss is not that tight. So, but now I'm trying to. I do a lot of investing. I buy funds, put money into that, and that's the safe. I mean, it makes 20-30% per year, which is awesome if you have a lot of money in it. And I do this. This is for joy, and also to earn some extra money. It's nice, but it's harder. It's pretty tough. Some month you earn a lot of money, and some month you go break even, and some you even lose. So. But this strategy looks very promising if I just do it at the right time. Pull the trigger at the right time. But if you're dreaming about financial freedom, you should probably not try to have Forex or trading as your way to reach that, because it's tougher than you think. And when you go into forums, all you see is people passing challenges. They earn money. They send one trade that they win, and they win $2,000 US, and you think that, wow, I can live off that for 1 month and one trade. Imagine if I do 10 of those. I can have that rented Ferrari or Lamborghini that everyone shows on Instagram. Just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Many people earn money, obviously, but not that many that you think. Most people lose. They only want to show because they feel bad inside. They put so much time into something and they cannot win in the long run. So they need to get the dopamine. They are dopamine addicts, all of them. I am as well. But I try to control it. I get it in other ways. So don't listen, and don't see that everyone else is succeeding and you're not. So if you want to succeed, it's better to do something that provides value for people. I mean, when you trade, you provide absolutely zero value to anyone else. Only you. And you can try to Yeah, but it's for me and my family, I provide value. No, but you're not creating something. You're not like a this, food store. You're at least you're providing people the ability to buy food, so they don't need to go out and hunt. Or you create cars, and the people can move. I mean that's real value. Trading is no value. Creating money for yourself and your family, it's value for you and your family, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you create value for others, like I'm doing FTMO Academy. It's no holy grail. You will not pass the challenge every time, but it's a very good way to trade. And this is, for me, I think I provide value in my course. I think I provide value using my robots here, because most robots is just scam. And also I talk about them in an honest way, that they're not winning all the time. They're not. I don't show 10K to $1 billion in 1 month. I don't show that. So I believe that I'm providing value in the things I do, and that's what I was telling you. If you want to have financial freedom, it's better to. Oh, I don't know if the stream is better now or not. Okay, let's see now. I did a new sell. So now we want to see this drop and take out this low. We do not want to consolidate in this area, because now we have minus 1.9%, and our limit is 4.3. Yeah, I like the looks of this. Keep moving, baby. Fall, fall. Oh, yeah. We are at a really low. a double bottom here now. So hopefully it continues down. I'm glad we moved away from the hedge area a little bit, because otherwise it can just go up and down a few times and add more and more positions. And it's, I mean, every position now is getting bigger and bigger losses. So we have only maybe 4 or 5 positions more, or maybe maximum 4 positions more for hitting the full drawdown. So now it's actually new hour in 9 seconds. We'll see what happens. It's gonna go up again, or I'm happy. This guy I'm talking to on Messenger, I'm happy. If you're listening, I don't know, but I'm happy that he didn't start today, because this was a bad day. It was not. This is not how it normally looks like. So it would have been really sad for him to start today. Maybe it's gonna be like this now before Christmas. Gonna be slower. I mean, people or the big traders, they may be taking a holiday. I don't know. But if I don't take a holiday as a small trader and you don't take a holiday as a small trader, why should the big guys do it? They would probably be even more greedy than we are. So slow. So slow. Yeah, come on now. Let's move. Down, down, down. Down we go. This is 1 minute candles. I've been looking at all of them since we started here, and a few more before. It's really boring. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. This really sucks. Yeah, I see you're heavy. Move now. Look at all the black candles. I want to go down. I know it. Yeah, now we're breaking the low. Come on. Come on, baby. No, we can do it. Come on now. What do you think? Will we go down? Will we start moving? It's 5 o'clock now, but it's New York time. It's different. Yeah, it's about lunchtime. It's 11 o'clock in New York. So almost lunchtime, so they're chilling now. But we have one guy that really want to push the price down. One bank. Let's move it. Hope is the last that leaves you. Should I not stand up for this one? I have a standing desk, or I can change between a sitting and standing desk, and it's I like to stand when I stream. Gets me more active. Patience is the key here. And now I just feel like, oh, I wanna, if it goes down, I wanna just stop the trade at break even and move on to the next day. But that's the pain in you. It's the pain that you feel in the stomach. I don't feel a lot of pain now, but normally it's the pain that wants you to stop the trade to get out. That's same with when you're in profit. When you don't let the trade run to your full target, it's because you have pain. You're afraid that you're up 0.5% and you're gonna go 0.5% more, but you're afraid to lose that 0.5%, so you close it. Problem is that you do not close the trades that goes against you. So you take full losses and you take half wins. So that makes you end up a losing trader. That's the biggest problems. The biggest problem for most traders. They just stop the winning trades too early and they let the losers run to full stop loss. So either you stop and then you stop with stop loss, you stop early before it takes full stop loss, you stop early before it takes full profit. That's your style and it works out for you, then do it. But if you journal your trades and you see that by doing this you earn more money, or by doing this you earn less money, then you know what your weaknesses are and you need to change that. All of us have almost the same problems, and because we are driven by fear. The human being is driven by fear. Yes, here came down, came up. Here, what you see here. I don't need to put this, but you see the green line. It's like a support area, and it came down, up, retest, and went down. So looks decent. It's always nice to talk about these concepts when it works out in the hindsight. Love it. So many people do that on Instagram or Telegram or whatever. They post afterwards and then they say that I'm gonna watch my tongue now, because in FTMO Academy I don't post all my trades, but I post a few trades because I want people to see at least one trade per day I post, because I want people to see that the strategy is working and that I do it live before I show you. Here's the trade I take, and here's what happened. But like this guy in Genius Trading, and like sorry to say, but he looks like a real loser, and he trades a $1 million account, and it's I just laugh at it because he shows it's a real account, and he do a lot of this stuff that talks about his inner circle. But I read the reviews of him, and the inner circle barely exists. So I posted this trade in the inner circle. Now you can benefit from it too. Then he has like 200 videos, which will only make you confused. You don't want 200 videos. It's a fast-paced society. You need 1 hour video max. I do that in FTMO Academy. It's actually just less than 1 hour. And I teach you exactly how my strategy is working. Not this strategy, another strategy. I trade 2 strategies. The one at FTMO Academy and this one. And yeah, these are the 2 strategies that works out for me consistently. But yeah, that course is 1 hour, and then I hand you a tool called Trade Spider, which will help you place trades and manage trades, because we do it a bit different. And then just opening a trade with a stop loss and a target, we split each trade into maybe 5 positions, and we trade towards a target that is set by the Trade Spider. So you get a line on the chart, trade towards this target, and then we know that 75 to 85%, depending on the instrument, per day, it hits that target, which is a nice statistical advantage. I mean, we don't need anything else than that. So trade towards a target, remove the guess game of where in which direction to trade. Same as here, but it's another strategy. So it's really nice. But yeah, that. I mean, it's only 1 hour long, and a lot of people, they text me after, and they just so happy that it's so short and that it's a nice concept, and nothing found anywhere else. So many people sell the pattern courses. They sell support and resistance, or they call it supply and demand, and or the smart money concept, like everyone else. And yeah, they never show anything. They don't show live trades. They say, we're looking at this now, and what I'm looking at this week is either it goes up or it comes here and it goes down. No shit, Sherlock. It can go only 2 ways, or it can stand still. But it's people really want to believe in every trading guru, because they really hope. I was one of them. I really hope that one of these courses that I took, I've maybe taken 10 courses and they have given me 0 value. The only thing that has gotten me some value is my own chart time. But you really want to find that holy grail. Oh, this strategy, if I just do this, I'm gonna win money all the time. I mean, this strategy, it's pretty close to holy grail, to be honest, but it's not. I mean, we are close to losing today. We haven't lost yet, but we have 2% drawdown, and our target is now 1.35, because it increases a little bit per position. As we have a few positions open, it's now at 1.35%, but we have 2% drawdown, so it's a negative drawdown. But we win a lot using this strategy, so it's the overall picture of this strategy. It's a winning strategy if you trade it at the right time at the right instruments. Today it was really sad. This was a sad stream. 2 hour stream soon. 1 hour 40 minute stream. At least we are not close, or we are close, but at least we're not inside the edge area. This area here. I mean, this we do not want to be here. It's okay if we're up here or down here, then we feel a bit safe. Now we're coming back just because I talk about it. But here we see some after this move, we relax a little bit, then we can move down again. But I don't want it to consolidate up here. That's really bad. Go, go, go. Go down. It's a lot of information in this panel, but it was for me when I built it. I didn't really think that I was gonna sell it to anyone or rent it out. But it's actually it looks like a lot of information, but when you get used to it, you see that it's nothing. I mean, it's just good information. Yeah, it's moving. Look, guys, moving. It is moving. And now it's moving again, but in the wrong direction. Well, it always moves up and down. It's never one big candle in one direction all the way to target. Very rarely if you don't trade, or if you trade NFP. Waiting game. Normally I don't look at the trades. I take the trades and I walk away, and it is what it is when I look at the trade. Or I check in every half hour or every 1 hour just to see how it is. Goes up again. Really don't know where to go. Do you know? This freaking trade can continue all night. We are unlucky. Maybe lucky. If we are unlucky, it's gonna consolidate and open 3-4 more trades. Or 5. I don't know the exact number. Also have this trade spider, which is a similar, and I can do the same using the hedge here if I want. Just move it up here. Yeah, here we see. Let's overlap this so you don't. Here will be an entry, here will be a hedge, and here will be a target or target. Or you can just do like this. This is our position management we use in FTMO Academy. Fix for that one. My energy level is a bit low. I'm supposed to have dinner in a while. Sorry about that. I know you're not here for the energy. You're here for a way to find financial freedom. I'm pretty sure about that. This could be a way, or not. If I wouldn't have my company, I would feel it was a lot of stress to trade. To just trade and to only have trading as an income, as the only source of income, that would be really stressful. I think it's stressful now to have it as no need. I don't even need money for trading. I just love to trade and conquer the market. But even now, without needing money, I feel really stressed at times. Not now, but at times. So yeah, I can feel for you guys if you try to find trading as your only source of income. It's not gonna be sustainable. I think it's good to at least not if you're maybe after a year or two having a job and do some trading and you see that you're more profitable, that you are profitable in the long run. I mean, over those 2 years, then absolutely quit your job, but not before that. Or if you live at home and you do some extra work and you have some free rent, or because you live with the parents or whatever, then it's another story as well, and you can try it out. But if you're looking to earn money, I think the best way is to, especially if you're young, to start buying funds or stocks, whatever, and just keep them. And then I talk about stocks like that are have been around for many years, that tend to go up in the long run. The easiest way is just to buy an index, like use 100, buy it and hold, without leverage, and you just buy it and you just hold. And if you do 10% per year, it's and you're 18 now, you're gonna earn a lot of money when you're like 40. That's too long horizon. I know people don't wanna do it like that. Let's show an example here. If you, let's say that you can save up $5,000 and you can have 10% yearly. Or I have 20% of my funds, but let's say 10% yearly or 50% in between. And you do it for 20 years. And every month you deposit, let's say you can do $250 per month. This is how it looks like. You started with 5K and you ended up with $472,000, and this is the interest you got, 407. You only deposited 72,000. So if you can just sustain like 15% every year, you're gonna end up with this. So like this trading robot, I do 1% per day. Let's say that I started 5,000 and do 1% daily, but I lose some days. So let's say I do or here force compounding, it's better thing. And I do daily 1% is my target. I lose some days. So let's say I do 0.6% daily. And I do it for 20 years, the same daily compounding. And I put 250 more per month. I mean, this is ridiculous. Must be something wrong, but yeah, you see here, if you look at the graph, let's not do it because you can never do it like this, but let's just do 8 years. It's insane. This is why when people say I do 5% on a daily basis, even when I say here now 1% per day, yeah, it's dinner time now, but even if I say I do 0.6% per day, I show you here I do 1% per day. Let's say I do 0.6% daily for 8 years and just keep the money in there. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of money. It's not possible because you cannot trade that big size. So by looking at these numbers, you can have realistic expectations, because this is not realistic. Even though I feel that it's realistic because I do 1% per day. I mean, it's stupid to see these numbers. So let's say you do 0.1% daily. Then it's more realistic. I mean, this is 0.1%. And you make $205,000 and you have spent $34,000 by putting in money. So this is still, it's amazing. It's no, wait. So the additional deposits, okay, is that, yeah, 205 for a second. I mean, it's 7 times the money that you have invested in the end. So just by doing 0.1%, you do 7 times your money in 8 years. That's almost adding one chunk of money every year. But okay, I'm gonna leave my stream on and the trade on. I'm gonna go have some dinner, and I see you later, guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah, sadly that was a loss today. Well, it is what it is. You can't win every day. Now we have to really be a bit more aggressive and take this back the coming days. Thanks for watching.